Alright, what's up, guys? There's no easy way to get out of that. This is one of those ones that loops for like half an hour, so... hopefully you're all doing okay today. VCam has an update. Not now. What's going on, Palm, Evil, Mustix? Hopefully you're doing alright. Where Ducky? How's it going, man? I'm gonna take another look at Encased. I had started this... Friday? Saturday? No, Thursday? Friday, right? Now I have to go look. September 16th. So Thursday. Yeah, one of the days that ends in Y, right? Thursday the 16th, yeah. You got called into work 3 hours early because of a bad schedule. Ugh. I can think of few things worse. You have to go vote for a new prime minister? Alright, good luck. I hear the election up there is going spectacular. I'll catch you later, Palm. Anyway. Goodbye, music. Stream Cookie Run for an hour. No, thank you. Let me launch the game here. Give me a second. All right. One of these days, the stream will go like normal. I mean, I guess if it happens every time, this is normal, isn't it? I think I do have one. Check. I think the FFZ has it, no? The FFZ. Hello, I'm here. I returned my camera to normal. Update on the pedal. Oh, maybe it is Baratoshi TV. Let's see. I had 2 of the chips in backwards. So I've since corrected that. I must have removed it for a different emote then, because I think I'm maxed out on emotes. I could have sworn I did. Oh, well, maybe later I'll edit it. So, it makes noise now. Were there no marks on the boards for direction? Oh, no, not in the wrong direction. And the chip names, I can't even fucking read them. There's not enough light for me to read them. Now we're gonna go look up the instructions for this because I need to tell you exactly what the 2 were. It was the CD4046BE and the CD4040BE. And I thought they were the same because I looked at it quick and I mixed them up. Yeah, I just put them in the wrong slots. I'm not doing a dick character. No, my guy's okay. He's a normal man. Yeah, the CD4046BE. Yeah. You missed a 4. It's okay. Yeah, so I had flipped those around, the two of them, and when I put them in the right spot, it makes a nice farting noise, which I can play you a farting noise.
Amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization.
Why did like every song in the world just play at once? All right, every voice clip here. This is what it sounds like. Not that. Nope. Nope. Where is it? Oh, can you tell I was prepared to do this? It's not meant to sound like this. Yeah, oh yeah, real real sour please moment. Yep. Yeah, it's Excite Bike. That's exactly what it sounds like. Yep. Classic. So yeah, I reflowed everything on the board. It is possible that some of the chips got damaged. I reordered some of them. They're like 30 cents a piece, so whatever. It's easy enough to just whack a new one in. And maybe that'll fix it. If not, I may have to do a little bit more in-depth digging. I mean, it could be some kind of voltage bleed over. I don't know how I would diagnose that without really getting in there. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just need some more troubleshoot time. I need to take a little bit of a don't look at this for a bit. Unfortunately, what's weird is like there's supposed to be an LED that lights up when the thing is on and has power, and it doesn't. Like the pad that goes to ground there does not go to ground. And I reflowed that several times, and I double-checked it. Like, that pad doesn't go to ground. And if I bridge it to ground, it lights up like it's supposed to. So, like, I don't... Something's a little weird. I'm trying to figure it out. I haven't found, like... any real issue besides that. I mean, that's obviously an issue, but... You know what I mean. Alright. So, we had just... do I have like a log? Oh, I was gonna say, good. Attention. Please handle relics carefully. Let's see. Success. You decided not to waste any time on briefings and went straight to the waiting room. Nope. You completed the combat training, learned how to scan relics, and collect your weapon and uniform. The crash course is complete. Head to the waiting area where the bus will take you to the Magellan station. Okay. So I just gotta find the waiting area then. The stubby black's face brightens on your arrival. Norman Potter is written on his badge. There's a plastic peace sign next to the badge, in violation of regulations.
Hello?
Hi. Hello, brother. Did you know that 2 out of 7 Kronos employees die violently? We House of Kindness activists want to change that. He gives you his hand. He's sporting a couple of friendship bracelets. What? What? I mean, yeah, sure, dude. Come on over, man. Standard issue friendship bracelet, yeah. He slaps at his pockets. Alas, I don't have any more leaflets. But don't worry. I'll tell you about non-lethal weapons and how to defeat an opponent without killing them. I was half thinking of, which would completely defeat the purpose of waiting 2 months for this freaking kit. But, buying another PCB, not the kit, and all the components individually, and seeing if I could rebuild it separately. But, you know, I kind of was doing this for a commission, and I don't want to destroy my tiny little bit of profit I stood to make, but it's also a good learning opportunity, so maybe I will. I don't know. TBD. Sure, tell me about the House of Kindness first. This is our commune. We practice meditation, walk on coals, oh yes, don't eat meat, yeah, and are trying to give up plastic, Norman explains proudly. Wonder why a hippie is serving in the Blackwing. It's my mission. I chose the Blackwing to prove by example that military service without violence is possible, he proclaims theatrically, his hand on his peace sign. Alright, tell me about non-lethal weapons. Very good, this'll change your life, he smiles. When you arrive under the dome, you're issued a weapon, but they never explain that almost any kind of weapon can use non-lethal ammunition or attack methods. Non-lethal ammunition can cause severe fatigue. After several attacks, the enemy may be knocked unconscious, Norman explains passionately. Non-lethal weapons include tasers, pepper spray, and tranquilizer darts. Oh, pepper spray and tranquilizer darts can also be acquired under the dome. Shouldn't there be a period somewhere in there? Non-lethal weapons include tasers, pepper spray, and tranquilizer darts can also be acquired under the dome. Yeah. And there are magical martial art techniques that only take the enemy out of action without killing. Remember the main thing. If you want to win without killing, you have to exhaust your opponent. The Black finishes expressively. Alright, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is Victoria Legrand, and the dome from the inside. See you next time.
Hello again.
Thorsten screws another burnt-out light bulb and nods to you. Ask him what he's doing. The laborer points to the mishmash of wires. Well, I'm changing light bulbs. The Blues have enough on their plate. Thorsten is so modest. One day he'll be the best employee. He'll be on the best employees list right by that board. The Black intervenes. The Orange releases a heavy sigh and turns back to his work. Cool. As you turn to leave, Bertha jabs Thorsten in the ribs with her elbow. Dahl gives you a vinegary smile through his mask. I wish you a pleasant day at Concord Station. Have a nice day.
Lying by a swimming pool, sipping a margarita right on this spot. Sounds like a sci-fi.
Welcome to the Sherman Holographic Combat Emulation System. Please select the program. Enter Alpha. Sherman System. Alpha Squad has been defeated. Training complete. Please report to your instructor. All right. We can't replay the mission apparently. Okay, so where's the waiting room? I'm supposed to go chill in. There's me. Gunsmith. Landing. Garage.
This is Victoria Legrand, and the dome from
The scientist looks up at you.
Off you go. I'll send a message to the administrator that you received your briefing.
Oh.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life...
Ed, spit it out. I can see that something's bothering you.
Well, it's a bit of a private matter, you see.
God. Come on already.
We can't just hand Miss Norway over to the Silvers, see? She's unique among relics.
Ed, we already discussed this. The relic's effect is well known. It's nothing but semantic imitation. I wrote you about it, remember?
I know. Well, there's something else. She's rational. No, really. I've talked with her for hours.
Damn it, Ed. The relic doesn't speak. It's some kind of subliminal wave field messing with your head. It's you having both sides of the conversation with Norway. It's all inside your head. You're imagining that it's rational. That's it. We've gone through all that.
Doctor, what if it's the other way round? What if she made you believe she's not rational?
Eddie,
But you can't exclude the possibility, can you?
Yeah, Doc. What if you're crazy because I'm talking to an inanimate object? You never know. Did I not lower all this last time? I did. I lowered it down to 80. Was it finally released? I don't know. They gave me a key.
Remember, our honest work
Let's
will make
see.
the world a better place. World a better place. Attention, please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
Yeah, you can buy it if you go to the Steam store.
Remember, our
It's
honest work will
$30.
make the world a better place. World a better place.
Employee, please come here. There's an urgent task for you. I'm listening.
A tall blonde man in his 40s mechanically touches the brim of his black hat, then extends his hand for a shake. His fingers are rock hard. He withdraws his hand as soon as you touch it. A badge on his broad chest reads, Adolf Schmitz, head of security. Schmitz is studying you back, disapprovingly it seems. He wipes a bit of lint off your shoulder and adjusts your collar of your jumpsuit. Your uniform could use a wash, badly. I'm Adolf Schmitz, head of the security service. You were to be sent to Magellan, but there was a change of circumstances. The black nods towards the door behind him. I've got an urgent order for you. Your help is needed at a nearby object. Mr. Kinsley is waiting. Mr. Kinsley is waiting right now to give you your assignment. He'll tell you everything himself. Adolf steps aside. Glancing down at your boots, he shakes his head morosely. Ask why he needs you, but not the other black guards that arrived with me. Schmitz leans forward, frowning. 'Cause it's an order, recruit. What do you think you're doing? Showing up in a dirty uniform and questioning your orders? Kingsley requested you. That's all you need to know. Agree and proceed to the guard room. 2 weeks ago tomorrow, which means I played it a week and a half after it came out. Okay. Schmitz steps aside. Schmitz steps aside. I can't ever read. Schmitz steps aside, inviting you to enter. Come in, please. The video phone is on the wall over there. The wall. Yuki
glad to meet you.
Tetsuni.
Attention, please
A young woman with a very creative dye job brings her spontaneous good cheer down on you like a sledgehammer. Oh god. Hi. I'm Yuki, the most awesome techie here. I'm also fast and strong. Watch this. She smacks the table with some kind of tool, leaving a significant dent. Ah, very impressed. She smiles widely, twirling a lock of hair around her finger. She then addresses you in a conspiratorial whisper. You know why they transferred me closer to the administration and science lab, even though I'm a blue and supposed to work on the mechanical floor? I suggest that it's because she's so smart. Yuki reacts with joyous surprise. Hey, you're exactly right. She frowns suddenly. But they didn't let me do anything. They don't let me do anything. There's an awkward pause.
See ya.
See you. There was two of me for a second. Well, there's two of me again. I guess we're using the video phone, huh?
The giant display glows welcomingly when you approach. A red light comes on under the screen's steel hood. The camera is switched on. A gray old man with high cheekbones appears and squints out at you from the screen.
Do you copy?
It's gonna defrag.
He leans close to the camera, his glasses glittering.
My name is Martin Kingsley. I'm Chief Officer of Magellan Base. We were supposed to meet in person, but unforeseen circumstances prevented that. One moment. I'll grab your file.
Good.
He reaches for something out of view and produces
No
a
combat
thin
yet.
folder with your name on the cover. Apparently, your file. Kingsley opens the folder to thumb through the pages. He marks one of the pages with a pencil.
Why did you choose Blackwing? There are other divisions in the corporation you could have worked in.
Kingsley's waiting for your answer.
Sidestep. Say you always imagined yourself as a kind of mercenary. Killing for a living is your thing. Say that developing your combat skills is important to you. Give him a wolfish smile. Chaos and destruction. That's what you, crave after all.
Martin nods and writes something down.
Cronus has much to offer. Varied assignments, our own training zone, and the opportunity to move up through the ranks.
Of course we want to improve our combat skills.
Kingsley closes the file and folds his hands in front of him.
Thank you for your reply. I learned a little more about you. Now I want you to learn a little bit more about us. Keep in mind, this is not a rehearsed speech.
He assumes a serious expression.
When the dome was discovered in 1971, it became a scientific and media sensation, a worldwide phenomenon, and likely the most significant discovery in the history of mankind.
Kingsley drums his fingers on the unseen desk, his gaze focused somewhere beyond.
I see. You were enticed here by radio advertising, telefilms, and all those interviews, billboards at every turn. Cronus wants the world to see the dome as a stage where something merry and fascinating is going on. But now that you're actually here, I want you to see the real picture.
You can't make out his eyes behind the glare on his spectacles, but he seems to be staring directly at you.
Here's the truth. Nobody was waiting for us inside the dome. It's neither a treasury of technologies nor a cemetery of the ancients. Perhaps what we're doing now is defusing the world's most complicated bomb. Will our mission thrive? I believe so. If we work together and everybody does their part.
He looks back at your file.
I say, do what must be done. Because that's what the concept of the 5 wings is all about.
Kingsley points at the camera.
You're from Blackwing. Your duties are simple and straightforward. But you have to understand, everything you do is to maintain order and peace. Once people panic, they kill each other much quicker than the dome ever would.
Putting the folder aside, he sits back and stares at you in silence. It gets so quiet that the ticking of a clock can be heard through the speakers.
Was that a clock? That's a loud clock, man.
Kingsley sighs quietly.
You were probably waiting for some boilerplate welcome speech. But I prefer to talk about real-world problems. Glad to meet you.
Say that, so are you.
Martin nods slowly.
I apologize once again for this long-distance meeting. Now, as we don't have much time, I'd like to get to the point. I'm sure you're curious why you were taking off the bus to Magellan and brought here instead.
He moves closer to the camera.
I'm going to show you a short video. Please pay attention.
Kingsley's face freezes on screen.
I have an urgent mission for an employee of your background and qualifications. I'd have assigned someone from Magellan, but I'm short on personnel. That's why it has to be a newcomer. I apologize again for the rush, but it seems I have no choice.
Martin noisily clears his throat.
Maybe you've heard about Nashville Base. While preparing the materials for this mission, I came across a short documentary film about the complex. I think you should watch it.
The speakers produce a hollow click. Purple, gray, and black spots flicker on the screen. A blurred title, The Cronus Archive 1971 to 1974, was used in the production of this recording, appears at the bottom. The shadow of an airplane flies across a faded yellow desert. A cheery voice fills the room. Every day, our researchers uncover more and more of the dome's secrets. There is no doubt the underground structures, so-called objects, are organized according to some pattern. though early on, the importance of the relics to scientific research was considered insignificant. The desert dims into the black of a chalkboard. White lines drawn by an invisible hand begin to sketch a schematic of the dome. The narrator continues. By 1972, however, many important discoveries had come to light in a period of only a few months, and the construction of stationary research bases adjacent to the more promising objects began. Personnel moved into Ankara in May of 1972, and within half a year, Boston and Dessau were also brought into service, though the biggest discovery was yet to come. The picture changes to a chasm suffused with electric light, people bustling about everywhere. The speaker's voice seems to come from a distance. In November of 1973, a massive network of underground caves and a structure of hitherto unseen complexity was discovered in Sector C-12. Soon afterwards, the construction of C-12 Nashville began. The camera glides through dim caverns as the silhouettes of bizarre mechanisms emerge. Metal structures loom up from the dark, surrounded by earth-moving machines and exhausted miners wearing orange jumpsuits. The speaker continues. C-12 Nashville is an innovative research complex located atop the primary relic mining location. The complexity of this object is unique. Communications. The film abruptly cuts out, and Kingsley's face reappears.
The rest of this information is classified. Hopefully you get the main idea. Nashville is a very special place, requiring people with both special qualifications and special clearance level, though yours will do for your task.
What is the task, bucko? Oh, I need to know why it's so special.
The chief officer bends threateningly close to the camera.
I thought I made myself clear.
Oh,
That
okay.
information is classified.
What is my task?
Martin adjusts his glasses.
So, the task. Nashville base stopped transmitting and receiving signals yesterday evening. A reconnaissance group was sent out earlier today, but we haven't heard anything from them yet either.
Oh, so of course, the whole reconnaissance group gets knocked out, but me alone is safe to send.
The chief officer rubs his forehead.
Normally, I would never give this task to a newcomer like yourself, but I just don't have enough people.
He looks down at the documents again.
Furthermore, the group was lacking someone with your specialization. I decided that a visit to an established base like Nashville didn't require an armed escort. That may have been a big mistake.
Yeah. Definitely expendable enough. Why send a squadron when one person to just see and report is fine? Yeah, of course. Of course.
Kingsley is looking into the camera once more.
Your task is to get to Nashville, figure out whatever's behind the communication problem, get in touch with the group, and work with them to solve the problem.
The chief officer carefully returns the documents to the folder. You notice his hands tremble slightly.
Go downstairs. The truck must be waiting for you in storage. This task is urgent, but a small delay is acceptable if there's anything you need to settle here first. That is all. Any questions?
I have no questions and I'm ready to get started.
Kingsley's hand reaches toward the camera.
Great to hear. Take care of yourself.
Why is he like
I'll
doing
talk
that
to you later.
fucking reach out of the screen meme? Why does he need to reach towards the camera? Prepare yourself to leave the base's defensive perimeter and venture into the outside world of the dome, where you must rely solely on yourself and your companions. Check your gear one last time and go to the orange truck waiting for you in the garage, on which you will continue your journey to Nashville facility. Later in the game, you'll be able to acquire your own vehicles, which will act as your mobile base of operations and give you unprecedented freedom of movement. Oh boy. Alright, well.
Hello again.
The black is studying a stitch on his right glove. He looks up when he senses your gaze. Yes? What do I do next? Schmidt smooths down a bumpy stitch with his finger. The stairs from the guard room lead to the storage parking. Look for an orange tractor truck. The driver's name is Clara Morgan. She'll take you to the object.
I hope to see you again soon.
Do you hope to see me again soon? Or are you just saying that? There's the orange truck.
So much. What did I ever do to you?
Let's save the drama. Where's the cargo manifest? I know what it is. I know it came from Campbell, but I can't accept the cargo without the manifest.
Manifests he wants. Always manifests. You're a cold man, Ulf. You're heartless. Hey, did you see that
You're flat.
storm? Hell, you want me to go back out there?
Those are the rules, Todd. Nothing I can do about it. Sorry.
Damn it. Well, I guess I'm going back to Campbell then. Hey, can you spare a cig? I'll have a puff to pass the time until the storm ends and then go.
It's my last one.
You're heartless, Ulf. Did I tell you that before? Well, I'm telling you again. Good day.
A blue and faded uniform stands leaning against the dusty orange door of the tow truck. His badge says, Todd Gasparian. Gasparian.
How can I help?
Gasparian looks at you and nods with the silver with a cigar. I've tried again and again to explain it to him. I say, show me some understanding. But he just digs in his heels and says, you're not allowed to go in without papers. Well, at least I'm allowed to be in and out all day, right? There's a storm out there, by the way. Sympathize, you're being sent on the road to Nashville. Real terror is apparent in Todd's sunburned face. To where? Nashville? In this weather? I'll tell you, they must have gone completely... there's no point to this. Their papers are more important than people I see. Oh, see? He awkwardly claps you on the shoulder and leads in closer and whispers, take care of yourself on the road. A dome storm is not for nothing. And another thing, while in Nashville, take care too. There are rumors.
It was nice chatting.
I'm all ears.
A tall, beefy Silver is puffing on a cigar. He examines you keenly, like he's trying to remember your face. The lettering on his badge says Ulf Knutson. Knutson. The hangar on the first floor of Concord is restricted. The hangar and the first floor of Concord are restricted areas requiring special permission. Please leave the area. He raises his hand and points to a sign plate on the wall. You live within driving distance of real Nashville? I've only been out there once. Reagent box. Standard plastic container with a reagent kit. Delivery to all scientific centers under the dome has its potential uses, not all legal. And spare parts. I was out there for work years ago.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
There's a huge, disgusting dead insect lying on a cargo trailer. It most closely resembles an ordinary cockroach. Yellow hemolymph flows among the tarpaulin's folds and mixes with the acid, leaving bleach stains on the cloth. Study it more. Scan it with my scanner. The green rays, sweep the remnants for a while, then fades. There's a new entry in your Saris. A soldier emerges from behind the truck, his black uniform dusty. He offers you a hand through your turnstile. First day under the dome? There, look what awaits you. Ask it was difficult to kill. The black looks at the dead insect. To tell you the truth, it wasn't easy. Tony went in after it and got bit. Boots are all that remain of Tony now. The acid. It was one tough critter. Took 3 full clips to bring it down. I already spoke to the Silvers. They say Tony's family will receive a nice insurance settlement, if they keep quiet about the cockroach, of course. The soldier falls silent and starts clapping his pockets, evidently looking for his cigarettes. Tony got eaten by a big cockroach. Full of cockroaches in the music industry, yeah. Oh. I require a tool to force it open. turret, huh? Let's go on defridge. Let's see. Weapon parts and electrical equipment. I'm running out of inventory space. An unremarkable Jupiter moon covered with a thin layer of desert dust is parked at the repair bay. Look in the window. You look inside. The interior of the car is upholstered in grayish blue. Empty cans of soda perch on the slightly scuffed seats. Why is this one yellow and this blue? Who puts soda on their seats? Open the door and get in. You plop down into the soft seat. The car smells like gasoline. This warm, familiar odor is coupled with that from a vaguely familiar chemical. I can't figure out what the smell is. Look in the back seat. The back seat is covered with clothes. There are a few dank-smelling shirts, a light jacket, and a silver wing blazer. There's a little bag under the blazer. You find a container of anti-rads and yet another can of soda in the bag. You decide to keep the loot. Why not? Look in the driver's side mirror. In the reflection, you see a slice of the rear fender and a small car covered with tarp parked behind you. Examine the dashboard. There's nothing remarkable about the dashboard. The odometer reads 8,612 miles. Look in the glove compartment. All you find in the glove compartment is a couple of old magazines and a dome road map. I feel like the road map would be nice to have. Start the engine. You turn the key, and the car is filled with the quiet, rhythmic rumble of the engine. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice the other people in the repair bay have stopped working to observe you. Turn off the engine and get out of the car. Sorry, guys. I don't know whose car it is. What am I supposed to do with the car? Nothing found. Oh, look at this car. Locked. I don't know what the difference. Why? Why do I... Nothing found. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why did I take out the crowbar and then kick it? A green light on the loader dashboard indicates that the vehicle is working and ready for a ride. Car driving 30. Honk the horn. A loud and sounding beep rings from under the hood of the loading car. Press the start button. What did it move me 3 feet? It did. It just moved me from over here to over here. Okay. Oh, there's a box behind it. Oh. Sorry, nothing. A salute taser. Sleep grenade. Cryo grenade. Wayward extra cigarettes. A fancy cigarette pack with lettering embossed foil and a phony coat of arms. The Anarchist Digest issue. Contraptions plus 20 temporarily. This clandestine but very popular magazine about subversion teaches the reader the basics of making and handling explosives, and also contains information about various electronic devices and traps that can be made at home. See? Let me divert the stream for 45 seconds here and talk about skill magazines and the like this. How do you get a temporary boost to knowledge? Like, if I don't know how to do something, and I read it in a book, and it tells me how to do it, and I gain that knowledge, and I can do whatever I was going to do, how do I lose that info? Do I not keep the book to reference it? Do I throw away the book knowing it's only going to last me for 10 minutes? You know what I mean? Keep the book and re-up. All skills should degrade. No, get out of here. You eat the book. Oh, that makes sense. All right. Sure, Belgor, but like, the book isn't going nowhere. It doesn't cease to exist in 20 minutes. Sorry, 9 minutes and 59 seconds after you read it. There's always evidence to be found at a crime scene. If there's a witness nearby, they will begin their own investigation and eventually discover the clues that will lead them to you or your companion. What? Depending on the severity of the crime, the evidence is valid from a few minutes to a couple of hours. What evidence of... Wait, what crime scene am I entering?
Not now.
Not now.
Make it quick.
Darren Niles approaches you wearing a guard's uniform. You're violating the General Dome Code, Article 12, Paragraph 1, encroachment on someone else's property. He frowns. After a little thought, Darren Niles writes something in the Saris. For the first time, I will give you a warning, but this is the only one you'll get. Act rude. Say you'll repent. What did I do? He reacts to your confession with a discreet belief. I'll reflect this in my report as well.
I hope we won't see you again.
Was that because I... Pair of cigarettes. A pair of cigarettes, all two of them.
Not now.
So what happened? I entered this area. They got upset with me. I got written up for stealing? What's going on, Knight? I found a pile of dirt in the garbage.
Not now.
Well. Where can I go buy shit? You break the law 3 times in front of a bystander, they will call for security, then you'll be approached by a character responsible for keeping order in the location. To answer for the crimes, you can pay a fine or serve 7 days in custody. If you don't like either of the options, you can attack the guard. Remember that this will worsen the reputation further.
I don't like you.
You're violating someone else's property. Yeah, repent.
Yes, you get out now.
How do I know I'm not supposed to be here?
Classified as Group 2. They bring such cool stuff from Nashville.
Welcome under the
It had a red icon. Oh no.
technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this.
Yeah, you just shoot him.
Maynard puts his glasses on again. Sydney adjusts it. Sydney scribbles something in his logbook.
Please come back anytime if you need something.
Can I offer you a few mops, good sir? I don't know why I have 6 million mops, but...
Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
I don't even know what I want to buy. I'm just going to sell shit to get... I don't know.
Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage,
Well, I have 3 of those. Yeah. Here, dude. Have all of these mops. I wouldn't mind picking up a backpack, but look how expensive they are. I'm 1 unit short, whatever these units are. I'll sell the empty tin can. Nice. Backpack. Boom. So I can't even wield it. Why not? Upgrade, strip, drop, overview. Taser ability required for use. Oh, so I can't even use it. What's the point of keeping it?
Remember, our honest work will make
Where's my
the world
backpack?
a better place. World a better place.
I think you had mentioned that on Thursday. Yeah.
This information useful for all.
This is the dome.
Ah, I see. Where am I going? Yeah.
Technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this information, useful for all wings, and receive a colorful leaflet.
Wow. Variable wavelength. Maybe it's a reaction to the scanner?
Am I having fun with this yet? I'm still figuring some stuff out, to be honest. We're just leaving the tutorial intro area now, so. An orange crawler tractor truck is waiting at gate 3. The vehicle's number has been scrubbed off by the desert wind and sand. This must be the transport Kingsley spoke of. The driver's side door is half open. A young woman is sitting sideways in the driver's seat, legs hanging out.
Oh, good day.
She offers her hand. I'm Clara Morgan, and you're the novice going to Nashville, right? What's your name? How do you feel? Do you mind if I smoke in the car? Her handshake is surprisingly firm. Clara smells of soap, some fragrance, and slightly of gasoline. I chose Blackwing. I chose one of the pre-made guys. I didn't make my own guy. Ask Clara what she knows about C-12 Nashville. The blue adjusts the crucifix hanging from her neck. It's a miracle of the Lord. A lot of rare relics have been coming out of Nashville recently. It's like a modern El Dorado. You know what El Dorado is, don't you? El Dorado is a... Clara rambles on for some time about the huge cave under Nashville and hundreds of relics pouring out of it every week. I report that you're ready and climb in. You climb into the cabin and plunk yourself down in the passenger seat. The truck seems bigger on the inside. A wooden rosary is hanging from the driver's mirror. The radio murmurs quietly. Say you're a good driver, you'll drive yourself. Lean back in the chair. I mean, what happens if I... The blue turns the radio down. What? No, that's against Cronus rules. You want to lose your job? I know I don't. Muscle 10, throw Clara out of the car and drive away. Agree with her argument and lean back in your chair. Are we going then? Oh, Clara slams her door. Are we going then? She'd probably go now. The roads are very bad. A little asphalt, dirt tracks mostly. God willing, we'll get there before that storm hits. Mind if I turn the radio up a bit? Do you like music? Blues? Gospel? I, for instance, like... You can't make out exactly what Clara likes. The roar of the engine smothers the rest of her sentence, and the truck lurches into motion. One of those. By 1973, the northern and eastern parts of the dome were covered by a developed network of roads along with related infrastructure. Cafes, motels, and of course, gas stations. Today, there are a little more than a dozen gas stations, but the Cronus management expects to bring their numbers to 50 by 1975. The dome as your new home leaflet.
The highway leading to C-12 Nashville is blocked by an anomalous storm, and you're forced to detour over a mountain pass. Soon, the radiator boils over, and you have to stop.
Okay.
Clara lifts up the hood and thoroughly examines the steaming radiator.
Let me take a look at it.
The engine's boiling, so we'll have to wait. You do know what happens when a car boils, right? It's...
The blue shuts her mouth abruptly and stares anxiously at the dark funnel cloud dancing on the horizon. Now that you're on higher ground, it's clear that the storm has overtaken a fairly large section of road. It will be difficult to pass.
Ask her what we should do next.
The blue looks at the engine again.
We wait. As soon as it cools down, we'll go. This storm worries me more, but it's not an insurmountable problem. I heard there are some relics at the local gas station that protect against anomalies. You could even accidentally step on one out here, they say. Mysterious are the ways of the Lord.
Tell me more about these relics.
Your companion perks up a bit. She seems to be interested in this subject.
This
Yes.
place is registered as a resource anomaly
Narrator.
zone. Do you know
What's
what
up,
that
Pat?
is? It's when the relics mined there have been studied and deemed useful.
Not much is known about these relics. They dampen the anomaly fields, even very strong ones. They're also found in other parts of the dome. They're known as bronze apples. Or aluminum apples? I don't remember, but something like that. Ask about anomaly storms like this one.
The blue looks at the storm once more.
There have been more and more of these lately, and they're getting stronger. I personally think it's divine judgment for how we've squandered the riches under the dome.
Yep.
She sighs and squirms.
I knew people who got caught in one of those storms. They blow up so fast, there's no chance to get away. God rest their souls.
The blue makes the sign of the cross.
Find out what's interesting at the gas station.
Morgan thinks for a moment.
It's a combination cafe gas station called Roadside Picnic. Never been there myself, but there's something off about it. There are several anomalies around there and weird relics. Supposedly, machines and structures decay much faster than they should in that area. But maybe that's just a story.
You like the Chat-O-Matic? Leave, say that you'll go to the gas station and figure everything out. I like the fog of war that just goes into nothing here. You lift the hood. A strong smell of gray smoke clouds the hot oil-stained engine. The car's going nowhere until the car cools off. Oh, so the engine cools off. Install a relic under the hood of the truck to protect it from anomalies. Oh. Alright. I don't know why he keeps doing that to me. It's getting really annoying, actually. But I should be back. Let me just boot some stuff up here real quick. Hopefully there's autosave. Yeah, I don't... It's that same crash that I thought it was... Because I shocked my desk, but I didn't shock my desk that time. The PC didn't crash like my video card crashed. Like, it disconnected all my displays, but like I still heard audio. I was still playing the game. I remoted in via my phone and I could see my desktop, like, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure. It's been happening. I can't figure out why. I guess a display driver crashed, but it doesn't recover. And unfortunately, it's been more than one version of the drivers that does it to me, so I don't know. Oh, it's seated really well. It's like it's actually almost stuck in the in the fucking in the motherboard. It's actually really hard to get out. But
The highway leading to C12 Nashville lifts.
The engine's
The blue looks at the engine. And your companion. The blue, she sighs. Morgan.
But here we are. Oh, why am I getting bad frames, though? Oh, we're in a bigger area now. The GPU is really... This game, I didn't realize that this game was going to do that. All right. I don't actually need it to be running at 1,000,000 FPS. Give me a second. Maybe that's why. Maybe it ramped up too high. Control panel. It's that same issue I was having the other day where it just like a driver crash or something just causes everything to go shit for half a second. But I don't know. I'm going to limit it down to 60 FPS. Max frame rate on. It always defaults to 58. I have no idea why. It needs to be 60. Okay, okay. Apply. Exit. I don't get how I can do like VR with like 4 different viewpoints being rendered and recording at some insane frame rate, blah, blah, blah. And then like Call of Duty at 60 FPS. Just like, nope, don't want to render. I am also not running the latest driver because After Effects is very particular, and so is Premiere about what driver you run. So it's like I find a good driver for that, and it's shit for games, and I find a good driver for games, and it doesn't work for that. It's like
the highway leading.
The end.
The blue looks at your companion. The blue. She sighed. Morgan.
All right. There we go. Now we're all happy. Radioactive. Whoa. I'm not getting an AMD graphics card because those do not have the video encoding driver that I use to stream, which is above and beyond the reason why I bought this GPU. There needs to be an auto sort. Bethesda. I know you didn't make this game. Excuse me. There we go. Look how much nicer that looks. The button next to wait? Where do you see that? This? No, that makes it worse. No! Why would you tell me to push that button? Why did I listen to you? Ah! Why? You're fired. You're banned from everything. Keep pressing it? No. Price by date? No, it just literally just tries to smush him wherever it can. That's terrible. I had it almost all nicely. Look at this. What are we gonna do with that one square? That's already work. Well, no, I wanted to go in there to take fucking red away. Or whatever they call it in this one. That's... no. Am I out? I think I'm out. That just removes radiation. That doesn't protect me. This makes my perception go up. Well, I mean, I need rad stuff if I want to go in this radiation area, no? I'm getting cooked. Rad Force, great. Oh my god. What's going on over here? Something's cooking over there. Rust-eaten radioactive hazard line. Look at my radiation. Look at that. It's green. What are you taking rats from? A decommissioned turret. I just want to make sure there's no, like, giant bugs, you know? Oh, you think that's a level up? We could check it out in a second. A hammer, a wrench, Techno Woman comic book issue, nails. Oh, there we go. Skill, 14 skill points, huh? Heavy weapons, man. Tracer doesn't deal damage. Precision minus 20. Chance 70% of plus 5 times brains. What do I have? A heavy weapon machine gun. Machine gun ability. 5 shots. Damage 40% plus 2% times muscle. Precision minus 60%. Critical hit chance bonus 25% in case of backstab. Oh boy. Be one of those, isn't it? Blind shot. Tactical rifle. I don't have a tac rifle. This looks like it's all machine gun across here then, right? Gotcha. Or are these already unlocked? Oh, it's just, I see. They're thresholds. So if I get to 90, I unlock these too. Alright. Science 50. Oh boy, I don't have 50 science. I'm a great pilot though, look at that. Cool. Perks. No perks. Stats. No, it's level 2. Okay, I'm almost at level 3. Go on, Huck. Alright. Alright. We're figuring this out, right? We're getting there. Some nuts and bolts. Alright, alright. Tanks are empty and produce a hollow echo when you tap on them. A hollow echo. Whoa! Okay, I didn't realize there was a second ladder over there. Examine fuel barrel. Wait. It'll probably explode from a couple of shots. Yep. Who? Someone was talking over here?
Or do you think it's right to feed capitalists just so they can start another war?
Who the hell goes?
A weird, scruffy old man with a matted beard is sitting in front of the checkout terminal. The badge on his blue jumpsuit is long since bleached away. The name Aaron Melville is written there in black marker.
That's not against you, Zod, is it? Do you actually want me to read it out loud, Zod? You're good? Okay. Go for it? Alright. Zod got a email from his masterclass, apparently. We hold a higher standard for our graduate students to conduct academic activities in a professional and ethical way. I have no tolerance to academic misconduct. I have reported 7 misconduct incidents to the university during the past semesters. I do not enjoy filing for misconduct. However, I will do it if it exists. That is also a personal principle I have for myself as an instructor. Even though I encourage communication among classmates, copying others' work is never permitted. If you need help, reach out to me and I'm glad to help. Woof. I hear that that's a big thing. I mean, I know at work we have like trials and stuff that people go through about misconduct like that. Major deal. This is the class you just started. Yep. No, I don't doubt it. Probably had somebody who was like, oh, I don't want to do the homework. Copy paste, you know, like. God. No, I don't think Zod's been doing that. I think, to be honest, from what he's shown me, it seems like it's really easy stuff. So I feel like going out of your way to copy and paste would just be slower in some cases. A weird, scruffy old man with a matted beard is sitting in front of a checkout terminal. The badge on the blue jumpsuit is long since bleached away. The name Aaron Melville is written there in black marker.
With a groan, he picks up a magnifying glass and, peering through it, begins poking at the keyboard with one knobby finger.
He needs a magnifying glass to type? The computer plays a short tune. Checkmate, the system declares.
The old man angrily sets the magnifying glass aside.
A Grand Master? You're a piece of junk, not a Grand Master. And a cheater to boot.
He raises his head to squint in your direction.
Eh? What do you want? I don't advise eating here, and there's nothing to buy. And either way, we're closed.
The shopkeeper rises from his seat, and you notice he's sporting a peg where his left leg should be.
So you wouldn't mind a snack. It's a cafe, after all.
The old man sniffs, annoyed.
Get some noodles from the vending machine there. I told you we're closed. There aren't any deliveries.
You doggone kids, I ain't got no noodles for you. Horrible calculus professor who would claim people cheated, and really it was just like some homework problems or so damn convoluted people had to work together. Yeah, that's I've seen that happen before. Why are you so unfriendly with visitors, dude? I'm just here to help.
The old man frowns and sniffles loudly.
You want to write a complaint? Go ahead.
He looks at you for a minute. When he realizes you're not going to complain, the surly expression slowly leaves his face. The angry look turns to a sad one. After a brief pause, he speaks again.
Yeah, well, I do have some problems.
Melville waves you aside. He's sad and frustrated.
Well, look at you in your shiny new weaponized monkey suit. You work with the blacks, don't you? And why don't your bunch ever do crap? We simple folks got some real problems on our hands here, you know?
The old man lowers his voice, almost to a whisper.
The oranges pick on me. Escapees by the look of it. They demand food, money, gas. I've got a turret at the entrance, but it doesn't do no shit. A stand-in screwed something up with the circuitry in the basement. I'll take a look when I get a chance. But with my leg acting up, those rickety stairs just ain't my cup of tea. So here I am, sitting and playing chess, waiting for those bastards to come back.
Melville's getting grim again. He adds,
It's my business, and you'd best stay out of it. But if you want to, here's the key. Go down to the basement and see if you can do something with the generator. Maybe you could get the turret to work. That'd make things easier.
Why are people in your cafe if it's closed?
How should I know? They came in and sat down. Ask them yourself.
the old man grumbles.
My truck broke down.
The old man throws up his hands with a scowl.
Then go fix it.
Do you know how to protect the truck from anomalies?
Melville reluctantly points a crooked finger at the front door.
Go out there and walk over to the gas station. Go down to the basement. There's an anomaly, a tree. It's glowing. And there are some golden thingies hanging off it. We make special devices from that fruit called anomaly protectors. If one be laying around on the floor, go grab it, then put it in the truck and bug off to... Where was it you was going to? That's where you bug off to.
The blue starts slapping the pockets on his overalls. After a little digging, he pulls out a little key on a shoelace.
Only take the device, you hear? It's company property. I should be charging you myself, as a matter of fact.
There are sites to check plagiarism, and there are sites to counter check plagiarism and all that shit. Never-ending game of cat and mouse, you know.
Hi there.
As you approach the table, you catch the end of a strange dialogue. A gray, long-haired man in a silver jacket is making weird gestures as he confidently explains something to the young girl sitting next to him. The only logical and undoubtedly correct answer is this: the dome vibrates out of sync with the universe, hence all the anomalies. Oh, God. Oh, God. Seeing you, he raises two fingers in a peace sign. The man radiates calm and goodwill. Peace be upon you. My name is Rebidaranth Krishnaswamy, and this is my sister, Swallow. With her outsized pupils, Sister Swallow's eyes remind you of twin forefather anomalies. She stretches herself out on top of the table as if hoping to melt into it. Oh, hello, my fingers are warm. Lines, waves. Rabin Dareth looks from her to you and giggles like a child. I'm sorry. When we feel good, I like to share with my neighbor. Ignore it, please. Perception 4. Wow, what a low bar. Look more closely at the twosome. Swallow rubs her cheeks against the table's surface. Absolute peace written all over her face. Rabbi Darneth sways slightly on the couch and waves an invisible pattern in the air with his fingers. The two have taken enough drugs to knock out an entire Blackwing squadron. Having guessed what you're thinking, the silver gives you a tricksy smile. Aha, well, conscious doesn't widen itself if you have to help it along. Oh, it widen itself. You have to help it along. It's very good for deep spiritual discussion, you know. Stimulators, oh God. Hint that you wouldn't mind a little conscious widening yourself. The girl reaches into her pockets but catches the man's stern look and stops. Sorry, our supplies are running low. We can barely get enough for the two of us, and this stuff's not cheap. I hope you're not offended. Sure, no offense taken. Rabbi Darnath presses his hands together in namaste and lowers his head obsequiously. What? Obsequiously. Sure. Say you understand. I don't have any influence. Rabbi Draneth laughs. Well, it's a very wise attitude to take, isn't it, Swallow? The girl nods enthusiastically. Krishnaswamy slaps himself on the forehead. What a crazy pants I am. I forgot I brought Jutha Jones with me. Have you heard about him? Oh, I'll read some of my favorite quotes aloud. Join our book club if you wish. Club. He chuckles again. Obsequiously.
Why should we depend on rational knowledge?
All right, buckaroo.
Reason leads us up a blind alley.
Go ahead, you feel free.
Over again.
What was that?
There are only two true paths to knowledge.
Something like stopped me. Did you see that?
What has reason ever given us anyway?
Search the broken toilet. Oh, some fabric, a piece of cloth in the toilet. I wonder what that's used for. Some dirt. Yeah, classic, classic. What did that say?
I pity them.
Oh, traps. Where are the traps that I'm discovering?
I've always suspected something like this.
Right there. Okay, well. Did that heal me?
Cool. Poor hedgehog.
It was not very forthcoming about where it was.
It all fits together.
Didn't he say there was shit in this basement I had to go into?
How?
Out of stock. Everything's out of stock.
I understand so much now.
No, I don't have an infinite number of bolts, as far as I could tell. What is a house if not a fortress? This good old concept came to its logical conclusion in the 60s, when they first began to construct bomb shelters under private residences en masse. I never believed that nuclear war was inevitable, but people need to feel safe, right? With the dome's discovery, nuclear war is yesterday's news. Aliens, the new hot topic. The shelters being built now are a precaution against the second coming of the forefathers. An hour with Mike Wolf radio broadcast. Roadside picnic staging post. Cafe basement. Rattling in the pipe. Why is the rat speaking? Nicotime. Brains +2. Oh. Money and some dirt. Use the pipe. The thin pipe behind the vented grid producing a strange sound. Knock. You knock. Something inside the pipe responds with a threatening rustle. Knock. This strange sound is amplified, and now you hear scratching and gnashing as well. The pipe is vibrating like a bunch of little rubber balls are bouncing around inside of it. Knock again. When you knock for the third time, something warm and fuzzy slinks from the pipe and immediately vanishes into the darkness. The darkness around you is now filled with tiny reddish lights. It looks like you've disturbed a rat's nest. Ah. Alright, first combat here. Oh, I missed. Got him. Oh, he didn't die from that. I think I just roasted the rat. A rat eye and a rat foot. Ah. A rat foot and a rat tail. Ooh. What does the fist mean? Oh, I see. If an enemy sees it. You knock on the pipe and it responds to the humming echo. An onion? Oh, wow. And packaged water. Very nice. Simple mine clearance kit. That could have come in handy earlier. Some bolts. Yeah, we have a finite number of bolts. So I have 26 right now. A canister. All right. Well. Another canister. A cardboard box. A stack of documents. Oh, perfect. A fridge. I'll go examine fridge. Canned ham and Nula beef noodles. A supply barrel with a potato in it. A refrigerant barrel. Oh, I guess it's the opposite of a fuel barrel. Ah, more rats. What did I get? Oh, was it nothing? More documents. Weapon power cells and shotgun ammo. I don't have any shotguns, but some components over here. Sure. Military grade med kit. Nice. I should probably use the med kit, but hopefully you heal over time. I don't know. A rat eyeball. Perfect. Some more water. Steady electric buzz. That's it. The generator was just off. You couldn't do that yourself, dude. I guess if you couldn't, you can't really move too well. You don't want to send the high people down there to turn on your generator?
The old man sits at the counter with his head
All right, Tyrion, have a good
in
one.
one hand.
No food, no supplies, and the coffee is horse shit. Get out of here. Oh, it's you again.
Say you repaired the turret.
The old man squints and gives you a silly smile.
Huh, so it's like that. Well, thank you, thank you. I didn't think you'd be any good.
Okay, I guess. He gave me the key to the basement. Also, I'm sure if I search his area, he's going to get upset with me, right? Well, I did just save. Let's see what happens. I can't... That text right there, is that bad text or is that just telling me what I picked up? Oh, experience. Just robbing this dude blind. Oh, no. No, no. I just put everything I own in that box. It does turn red? Alright, good to know. R. P. R. P. Requires muscle 7. I don't think I have 7 muscle. Oh, I do. A crowbar. Nails. Wow, very, very good.
Shit. Strong stuff. I'm so hungry after that.
I don't know how many muscle I have. I have 99 muscle in real life, obviously. Way blocked. Is it? Is it though? Craft something. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't have enough to make anything. Yeah, okay. It's a real survival situation where you have to loot every box painstakingly slow. A Dacon. Huh. I don't know if I've heard of a Dacon. Heat damage? Oh, what, you put a handgun cartridge in it? It does heat damage? Oh, I have a Darkon equipped. Do I? I've never seen a Darkon in my life. No, I've got a... Oh, it is Darkon. I thought this was a Darkon. What's this? Pipe wrench. Oh. Rip. There we go. Dyslexic? What do you mean? What do you mean dyslexic? Good letter.
Wouldn't go in there if I were you. It's a dead-end job.
Darkon is pronounced Darkon? Yeah, that's what I said. A man in a dirty blue jumpsuit is sitting on a bench by the gas station. He's holding a cotton pad and balancing a piece of rock on his knees. The blue moistens the cotton pad with alcohol and runs it over the stone. Then he squeezes the essence into a metal jar. The jar emits a golden light. The cotton pad freezes mid-wipe. The blue looks up. You read his badge. Travis Brightman, Explosive Ordnance Disposal. Are you going inside the gas station? I wouldn't recommend it. The blue squeezes the pad and sets it aside. You can see he's a little nervous. What's wrong with the gas station? Brightman shivers as if suddenly chilled. It's like this. There are all kinds of anomalies, and some of them are just horrible. You get me? There's a lot of such places, and awful things happen to anyone who stumbles across them. The gas station itself isn't that bad, but the basement... Travis looks thoughtfully into the void. There's something there. Something like a tree, and it's running out of room. Soon it'll be too big for the space, mark my words. Sometimes it sheds these small relics. They're nothing special, but they do protect you from all kinds of anomalies, which is useful. I found one myself, but the effect is already worn off, and I'm not going back in for another. He gestures you to lean in. There's someone in the basement, a very skeezy someone. Not alive, but also not dead. In one word, a nasty thing. 3 words. I don't recommend meeting it. What are you doing? Brightman scans you closely. That's not a rhetorical question, is it? I'm sitting outside a weird gas station with a basement straight out of Weird Tales, mining relic dust. Ask if that's legal. He crosses his arm. Technically no, but Kronos encourages the black market for relics every way they can, so... Is there anything interesting around here? The place is full of interesting stuff. It's an anomalous zone, after all. Machinery doesn't last long in this area, so I walked here. The whites say it's a typical retrograde anomaly, and I even know where the source is. Blue turns to look meaningfully at the gas station behind him. What do you mean 4 letters long? It's all from the gas station. There's a huge second-class fractal relic in the basement, and sometimes small golden balls fall off of it. I would take a couple for myself, but, well, there's something weird going on in there. I'd advise you to stay away. Travis falls apprehensively quiet. He looks at his Saris. Oh, yeah, the path behind the diner that leads to the swamp. That's where you could find the Miralux. Microlux. I've marked the place as worthless, though it's beautiful, of course. Ask why it's useless. A man working in the swamp told me wherever you find Microlux, you find the Mobios. Mobios. Well, wherever their Mobios are, you better not go. I'm glad the passage to the swamp has been blocked with rocks. Feel safer. Brightman readily explains. Find out what's exactly going on in the basement. Brightman waves you off. All right, as long as you leave me out of it. 2 words, something living. There's something alive in there, and it barely resembles a human being. That's enough for me to keep my distance. Say you'd like to discuss something else. The blue nods. Okay, ask.
Bye-bye.
Some cat food. I should probably eat some of those beans, huh? Why is this going down? Oh, I got heartburn. Oh, well, shit. The cat food gave me heartburn. Who would have thought? Canister. More onions. I mean, I can't not go in the basement, right? Another potato. Another canister. I do have some bolts, yeah. I'm about to like run out of inventory space, to be honest. I can just throw a potato into the void, right? Another shovel? Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of room. A pair of scissors and a fixer. Huh. Let me save before we go in the basement. I fully reserve the right to scrub if I want to. Oh, wow. Pistol bullet. Not the what? Not in the firing line. What a weird name. Oh, is he getting healed by all that shit? Oh, no. I am not getting healed by it. Is it gonna fight me? Yes, it is. Oh, shit. It suspects something. I wonder what. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, I thought it said something else. Husky sock. I think you can bide your time. Not bide your time, but I think you can... Oh, of course. I think you can make it so that you can carry some over if you do it right, but I'm not sure how. Don't run through it! Where'd you go? Why'd you run to the right to go left? Anomaly protector. Brass apple relic. I know the guy said not to take it, but I'm gonna take it. Oh, could I have done that from the beginning? Oh, well, rip. I'm almost dead, too. He did. He said I needed that thing I got out of the box, but I also took one off the tree, too. Because I want to die. Apparently. Gonna have like a med kit. You think I should eat the cup of noodles? That didn't heal me all that much, did it? It also gave me heartburn. No, there is a hunger mechanic. Can I eat the rat foot? You can. Oh my god. Slightly poisoned and nasty food. I probably should have been scanning shit too. Damn it. What is healing? Matches. Glue. Can I eat the glue? I know this is healing. That seems more like a quick, like, excuse me, a quick heal, not a long heal. You know what I mean? Can you eat the glue? Consume glue. Severe chemical poisoning for 300 turns. Yep, that sounds about right. Mental anguish. You are correct. Antiseptic. Harm from cigarette. Oh, yes, that is medical indeed. Antox. Detoxification. Medkit. Bandage. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess it is just this, right? It didn't even heal me all the way. Oh, he's gone. He left. No, I didn't consume glue. Oh, that just makes him go away for a second. Oh. What? Wait, what? I got lacerated. Where does it say my current status effects? That is what I really need. Rear Admiral pants. Character. No, it's just my stats. I don't think it'd be under data. No, data's like quests and stuff. Where'd you see stats? Oh, no. That's just my current stats. Yeah. Heartburn, fatty food. That shows what's changed, but like I had laceration right here. 11 seconds worth. But like... You know what I mean? Like, where does that show anywhere else? I don't know. That's kind of annoying because, like, while I'm trying to figure out what it's doing, like, leaves bloody in the state of health gradually. Yeah, but what does that mean? How do I? Yeah, I'm bleeding. How do I mean, I could use bandages to stop it, but it's only there for another 11 seconds. Or 5 seconds now. Oh, a shotgun. A tactical rifle. And now I have to go back through that. All right. I didn't realize the bolts were just to dismiss the, those things. Also, how are you supposed to do that from up there? But okay. I'll just bleed everywhere. Wang Choi. I need all these beans, dude. I have 99% shield from beans. As you exit the shroud, you stumble across a scene from a movie. A dented Jupiter moon parked by the roadside shop with 4 strangely dressed tramps idling about. Examine the intruders. The people standing around the car are so filthy you barely recognize their Cronus uniforms under their grime. Their name tags have been removed, of course, but the ruffians' tattoos make it clear you're facing oranges. Examine the car. The car is in awful shape, despite being brand new. Jupiter's first got chrome-plated fender moldings in February 1976, which means it can't be older than 6 months. The driver's side door lock was at some point jacked open with something sharp, a knife or a screwdriver. The car is obviously stolen. Call them. -2 charisma from beans? I mean, you know what they say. You quietly call out, and the bandits turn to you. One of them, must be the leader, takes a step in your direction, eyeing your clothes. Well, 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 who's this in the nice clean uniform? He grins nastily. Here's the deal. Guest, you and that old cogger behind the counter, you're both gonna chip in for our gas. And maybe I won't stress test your skulls today. Tell him you dislike the old man at the gas station, would be happy to waste him yourself. Give him the gas canister. Ask for 20 minutes to cinch the deal. Answer that you've got a better idea. Well, come on. Tell us your better idea. Ask them to go away. Convince them that robbing the gas station is not a good idea. Ask your former colleague at the wing whether they've got wires crossed. Intimidation. Rip. Say you're going to stress test some skulls yourself. The racketeer responds with a fake self-satisfied smirk. You know, I appreciate your attitude. You want to dance? Okay then, put your ballet slippers on. Oh god, I can't take cover behind the car because it's diagonal.
That's it. Your ass is
Suspect something. Oh, come on, robot. What are they, running away? They're just hanging out inside the...
Structural damage located. Violator.
Pew.
Stop the attack.
Whoa! I can't even see him. He's in the fog of war. Oh my god, they're actually throwing grenades in there.
take down the skull.
Yeah, see, it said they were saving AP for another turn. %74% chance to hit. Oof. How many AP is a shot?
I'm warning you. I know kung fu.
Wait, did he just punch him in the back of the head?
You punch like a robo.
Yeah, it seems like it's like more like a Fallout.
Guy with my shank.
Oh, this is a bad guy. Oh. Oh my god, that robot really kicked some ass, didn't he?
Poke you in the eye with my shank. Someone catch this on camera.
I don't know, is that a good guy or a bad guy? I still can't tell. Where are these guys coming from? I like how it keeps telling me about these handgun cartridges. I realize I'm using the handgun cartridges. I want to see him get wrecked. A harpoon and betamine. Volunteer workers' boots and medkit. Bright. Oh, it's Travis from before. Okay, that's pretty one. Cigarettes and some bullets. Where's this guy going? Wait up, dude. Wait, dude, wait. Wait. Dialogue with weapon drawn. Make sure you don't have any weapons drawn when you start talking to somebody. Nobody likes having a gun poked into their face. Unequipping the weapon isn't necessary. Just left button click on the weapon icon on the panel. And then the character will holster it.
Hi there.
His protective suit sparkles with myriads of flickering pinpoints, as if the particles are all stuck to the purple glove and white skull mask, glittering like snowdrift on a sunny day. On the researcher's chest is a metal badge that says Theodore McRady. Extend your hand for a handshake. You extend your hand. The scientist takes a step back. I wouldn't do that if I were you. The properties of this substance haven't been studied thoroughly, and your suit's defense is insufficient. I appreciate your readiness to give your life for science, but it's simply not worth it. What are you doing here near the swamp? Theodore is agitated. I'm from Magellan Station. 2 weeks ago, management sent me to conduct a field study of my hypothesis, which is that microlux is an indicator of the presence of mobioses. They either generate microlux or the two are in symbiosis. McReady for some McCombat and then some McResearch, yeah. He raises his hand and watches the bubbles of sparkling in the air. And now I'm here to confirm or refute this hypothesis. I see the behavior of the microlux particles has changed. Unfortunately, I can't establish if this is due to the presence of mobios or something else. Say you want to know more about the mobios you mentioned. That's a topic for another time. But I warn you in advance. Like most of what we know about the dome, it's just a theory right now. A dome theory. We often consider the dome a passive environment that doesn't react to our intrusions. This is a faulty, unnuanced approach. It would be more correct to say the dome is studying us even as we study it. If we remove relics from and integrate them into our lives or develop new technology from what we've learned, the dome consumes what we brought with us. Cars, equipment, sometimes even employees. McReady is very enthusiastic about the topic. Keep listening. Theodore describes a circle with one hand. People who came with the first expeditions will tell you how it all began and how the dome was back then. It was a whole new ecosystem now. Have you heard of the afflicted? They're employees who have been heavily exposed to relic influences. Biologists will tell you there's a secret special niche in the food chain for these afflicted. Looks like the dome transforms the resources it gains into a useful form. The Mobios is an example of how the dome transforms our equipment. Research drones, cars, diesel generators. These things regularly vanish, but not without a trace. They come back as biomechanical guards. Actually, Mobios stands for Mobile Biomechanical Sentinel. Mobios, yeah, okay. McReady explains eagerly. They have their own hierarchy, their own behavioral patterns, their own habits. They also almost always incorporate an embedded rock formation. It's a mimicry mechanism to blend in with their surroundings, you understand? We've already classified several different types, and when we understand the connection between mobios, and microlux, we'll know much more. Thanks for listening. Anything else you want to know? Mr. White. The White is watching you closely, trying to determine if you found his story interesting. Ask more about the lights. Your question is of keen interest to the researcher. It's a good thing you asked. We began to study this phenomenon at Magellan a couple of years ago, so I've got something to tell about it. Have a good one, Knight. Catch you later, man. He wiggles his fingers in a light stance. We call these particles microlux. They're small gas bubbles in a liquid shell, non-toxic, slightly lighter than air, considered non-hazardous. They glow. The glow they emit is variable, in intensity and independent of external sources. McReady raises his palm to his face in a scooping motion. The microlux hovers around it, forming a radiant ball. Behind the mask, the scientist's eyes twinkle with delight. Ask if he knows anything about the C-12 Nashville site, your mission destination. Theodore taps the chin of his mask, as if trying to remember something. With the gesture, particles dart up to form a nimbus around his head, then quickly subside. You say they aren't responding. Nashville. Oh, of course, I know. Listen, you're damn lucky. Nashville's a real treasure trove. It's a huge excavation topped by a 3-level complex. A spectacular place. I want to hear what you think when you get back, provided you survive, of course. It was a joke, he adds, embarrassed by the memory. Nothing will happen to you, or us, unless it's the end of the world and missiles crash down on us. That's a joke too. Ask if he supports the committee's actions. McReady snorts into the helmet intercom. Is that a trick question? I mean, where were all these critics when the expedition was sent to the dome and the discoveries were made? He exhales angrily. Are all Kronos authorities thieves and bureaucrats? I don't really give a hoot, since they let us do business here. Let the critics hide behind empty words. All they're doing is making noise on TV and writing snarky think pieces for the papers.
It was nice chatting.
Yeah, all right, Buckaroo. Can I repair it? Oh, I can scan it. Oh. I can talk to him. He's dead, but I can talk to him.
Well, what again?
Is he dead or is he knocked out? Gasoline. Duh, get the light out, pal. Tick-tock, time's a-wasting. The bandit leader spits lazily. You got a better idea. You gotta stress test your skulls. Why can I talk to him? Dead. Empty. Oh, okay. A baseball bat. Oh, it's cracked.
With his gang problem solved, Melville is visibly more hospitable.
I'm sorry for bitching at you, sweetheart. My mood hasn't been great this last couple of weeks. Would you like some coffee? Because I could...
The old man takes off his plastic leg and wraps it on the counter.
Hey, anybody want some coffee? Coffee, come on.
Is the coffee in his leg, or is he just using it to get people's attention? How is it here?
You can't tell if Aaron is coughing or laughing.
Well, it's seething with life. People come and go. White wingers hanging around the swamp. One such fella came along today, walking around poking things with that scanner of his. Doesn't shake hands with people. What kind of guy is that?
His leg is a thermos.
The old man leans close and continues in a confidential tone.
I used to have a gizmo of sorts. It warmed stuff up better than any heater. And when they saw it, their eyes almost bugged out of their heads. They took it away from me. It's dangerous, they said. What else? Well, sometimes bandits show up. Get pounded on the head occasionally. Not as often as I'd like, but there it is.
The old man gives you a smile of satisfaction.
You get pounded on the head, or they do? What's wrong with the local cuisine?
The blue grunts like a goose.
Well, I cook for myself here. It's, you know, an acquired taste.
Life ain't been the same since I got lumbago. Ask Melville how's life.
The old man sighs in sadness.
What life? I'm an old man. Life? My ass.
Tell him some strange creature attacked me in the basement and I killed it.
The old man scrubs his bald spot.
That'd be my stand-in, I think. And here I reckoned he'd gone and quit on me. It smelled a stench from the cellar. Thought a rat croaked down there.
There's a hair in my microphone.
Listening to your story, he shakes his head in amazement.
You say it didn't even look like a person? Oh, I had a bad feeling about this place from the start. Not good at all, I'm telling you. Hey, sweetheart. Wait a minute. Hold up.
The blue claps you on the arm. He looks a bit confused.
I was just, I was thinking... I wanted to thank you. Maybe we could go on a picnic. You like picnics, don't you?
I don't mind sitting down having a snack there.
Aaron smiles. His expression is both silly and sincere.
Look, there's a cliff nearby. Lovely place. I got a cook pot already there. A comfy piece of tarpaulin, too. And the logs are alive. Even got a little bottle stashed away.
You asking me out on a date?
Melville grunts, reaches under the counter and pulls out a bulky bag smelling of onions. The old man lays out the bag's contents on the counter. Canned pork, onions, eggs, and potatoes. He looks quite proud of his stash.
What's a picnic without snacks? Here, I'm gonna teach you my family recipe for pulled pork. First, you have to boil the eggs, and then...
Gesturing excitedly, the old man reveals the secrets of Melville family cuisine.
Oh, nice.
I'd cook it myself, but I'm sure you can do better. See the stove behind me? There you go. Use it. Go ahead and cook.
The blue rakes the food back into the bag and gives it to you.
Here, well, let me cook. Jesse. Jesse, we have to cook a cockroach egg. Oh, no. Ham, onion, boiled egg, and potato. Craft 1. Yum. A rat roast. Yum. Fried rat's eye. Yum. Oh, I can make several. Fried rat tail. Oh, yum. Heated beans? Just thinking about them beans.
Aaron stares into his screen and mutters to himself.
Where am I gonna get all them pawns? You filthy dog.
He notices you.
Ah, it's you. Well, come on, speak up. What do you want?
Say you made some pulled pork with his original recipe.
Squinting skeptically, Aaron takes a piece of pork and
Pinches his pork.
What do you know? That came out pretty good.
He lowers his voice.
There's that guy with the rock, the white by the swamp, and those two hippies. Ask them if they want to sit with us too. If you got anybody else in mind, call them too. More people, more fun.
Are we actually gonna have a picnic? Okay. We are legit gonna have a picnic. Okay, well. You enter the smoky interior to try and start the engine. Nothing comes out of it. There must be a secret installed somewhere in the car. But when you look under the dash, you see a strange, clearly improvised device with a dimly shiny relic inside. Carefully remove the relic device from the machine. You carefully disconnect and pull out the device. As you unscrew it, the relic changes shapes as if pulling the metal roots inside of itself. Its color and texture also change from dull and gray to shiny and golden. Get out of the car and step aside. Travis, you want to go picnicking?
Oh, hello there.
Invite him to the picnic. Brightman gives you a suspicious look. A picnic? Seriously? With a grumpy old fart that can't even fry an egg? Sure, why the hell not? Ask his opinion on how you resolved the conflict with the bandits. His expression darkens. You have no idea how many bandits there still are out there. Today you kill this bunch, tomorrow their friends come howling for revenge. Still, Cronus' clean slate program is a big mistake. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Clean slate program is active worldwide. Its goal is to give convicts a chance to start a new life under the dome. To participate in the program, the candidate must file an application, fill out special form, and send to foundation, blah, blah, blah. Huh. Clean slate applications are accepted in 92.4% of cases. Oh my god. Okay, there's no point getting worked up about it now. They're dead anyway. Maybe your decision was actually the right one. I don't know. I just can't get used to the fact that we're living in some kind of Wild West out here. He calms down a little. Brightman picks up the piece of mineral on the table and gently swabs up a layer of shining dust with his pad. It's from the gas station. I already told you there's a tree-like anomaly in the basement.
Back
Yeah.
again.
I already killed the basement anomaly, but okay, dude. I'll go and invite them to the picnic. Do I have a limp or something?
Clara briefly looks up from poking around the engine.
So, how's the situation? Sure you don't want some nuts? Water, maybe.
Want some of these nuts? Tell her a weird old man from the gas station invited me on a picnic.
You see doubt in Blue's eyes.
I don't know.
Oh no, come on.
Clara returns to her.
Oh, what do I need? 23? Can I upgrade myself to 23? No. I mean, yes. Of course I can. Why wouldn't I? Let's see. Adrenaline. Deafness +2 and close quarters combat +4 when less than half of health of an enemy remains. After you take a beating, you feel energized and ready for revenge. Art of War. +7 initiative, +7 resilience. Sure grip. Precise shot ability works without cooldown. Ooh. Sturdy. Maximum hit points +3 per level, both in leveling up and per those you already have. Okay. Those you already have is actually pretty good, so that means I can take it any time. Talented instructor, +25 learnability. Companions learnability, +1 you savage, check muscle memory. Psychonaut. Psyche +2, yeah. Observant, +3 skill points per level. I feel like that's the fucking smart thing to take, no? Oh my god, look how many there are. I'm gonna read them all, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna take. Creature of the Night, +20 perception at night. Loner, +75 learnability, -2 party size. Experience +75%. Wow. Ballistic Retribution. Damage dealt +50% for 2 rounds. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It doesn't say retroactive. The Voice. +3 AP. Maximum. +3 action points. +3 starting AP. 75% chance to skip around due to the terror that strikes you. What terror? There's a rumor that people with the weakest side talents act as a magnet for some sinister psychotic forces. You don't want to believe it until you start hearing a voice in your head telling you about imminent death every time you find yourself in a... Oh my god. So basically there's a 70% chance to skip around. Every round? Precision +20% will have full health. Heavy sleeper, you know, roaring good health. 50 health points. Field medic, first aid, -1 AP. Pickpocketing threshold +500. Oh wow. Evil Eye. Targets fortitude and resilience -25 for 3 rounds. Double negative. Discount in stores 20%. You're so ugly that even the merchants under the dome sympathize with you. Wow. Deft Hands. Tech +15. Criminal +15. Equipping items in combat costs 1 AP less. Tech and criminal +15. Chef. Experience gained by cooking a dish +50. Huh. A leg up. Instantly go to the next level. Oh, wow. Pitcher. Grenade costs 1 AP less. Brace for impact. Damage -50%. I already have Pertinent 1. Penitent 1. And you're in the army now. +20 encumbrance. +40 contraptions. I don't have the requirements for that. Okay, so all the ones underneath the check marks are ones I can't do. I think Observant is the right choice. Right? I mean, how could it not be? +3 skill points per level. That's... You gotta take it now.
Clara briefly looks up from poking around the engine.
So, how's the situation?
I
Sure you
can't...
want some nuts? Water, maybe. I have some here.
When was my last autosave? Oh my god, it was 30 minutes ago. Wait, was it? No. Yes, it was. Shit. Ah. Well, that kind of sucks. Everybody said no, so now we can't do it again. If I had known that, I would have leveled up beforehand. All right, great. damn it. Well, I'm going to the picnic. How long did I stream before my stream crashed earlier?
Greetings.
The hippie girl catches your eye and shoots you a playful smile. Will you sit with us? Her fingers move constantly, as if weaving invisible threads. Ask her if she wants to go on a picnic. Rabbi, are we going? The girl tugs the silver sleeve. He nods calmly. Ask why she's called Swallow. Alright, thank you. The girl's about to answer, but Rabin Darnath interrupts. It's her totem animal. She has a tattoo as well. Swallow, show us your tattoo. Swallow nods willingly and lifts her shirt, as if it was nothing unusual. Of course she doesn't wear a bra. A crooked tattoo of a bird is perched above her left nipple. Very nice. The girl lowers her shirt. How do you like it? Ask us to take a closer look. You didn't see it properly. Robbie Darnath breaks into laughter, and Swallow quickly joins him. We're followers of free love, but we're also tired from our journey. Ask if she's afraid of the dome. Swallow shakes her head violently. Oh no, not at all. The dome is nature, and I have a deep spiritual bond with nature. It won't harm me. If you love the world, it kinda loves you back. Your assertion is debatable. She shakes her head. Do not underestimate the power of love. Once we were practicing tantric lovemaking in a field full of anomalies, and you know what? Every blast of steam, flame, and lightning boomed and hissed in unison with us. You dig? I felt the universe looking down on us, pulsing with us, merging with us, loving us. It felt like I was fucking the dome itself. It was totally awesome, I'm telling you. We must do it again. Of course, Rabbi. The girl intertwines her fingers with his. Ask about her necklace. She leans towards you slightly so you can take a closer look at her necklace. Nice, isn't it? I made it from a forefather stuff. I bought them from a local guy, the one that likes to sit outside the gas station.
I hope to see you again soon.
Did she go without him? Oh yeah, she totally just took him with her. Okay, cool. Alright, well I guess it's time to go, right? No. Go around here. We gotta go ask the other dude if he wants to picnic with us. That's where the picnic is, right?
Glad to meet you.
McGrady's white mask turns to you. I hope you're not here because you wanted to touch the microlux. You shouldn't do that without proper equipment. Ask if you'd like to go on a picnic. Yeah, why not? I'll be there. Very nice.
See ya.
See ya. It's shimmering stone. A large boulder. It sparkles as if covered in glass dust, but looking more closely, you see thousands of tiny lights hovering just above the surface. Everyone's here, but what's her name? Melville leads you to a cliff, carrying a battered old hamper with some chipped plates inside. With a cunning smile, Aaron reaches beneath the fallen tree and takes out a dusty bottle of scotch. You stoke the coals of the expiring campfire, and the flames reluctantly blaze up in response. Examine the plates. The plates look awfully old, as does every single man-made thing in this place. There's a very faded geometric pattern on the chipped rims. On the back of one plate, you see the contoured Cronus logo and the engraved number 1972. Look closely at the bottle. Wood dust lends the bottle a noble look, but a closer look at the faded label puts everything in context. It's cheap hooch called Danny Dawson, the color of which reminds you of furniture polish. Finish lighting the fire and sit down on the fallen tree. You sit down and stretch your legs towards the fire. The sun peeks lazily out from behind the clouds. Even the distant howling of the storm seems to have calmed a bit. Travis Brightman takes out a collapsible cup and silently hands it to Melville. Black relic dust sparkles greasily on his fingers. Reddy Mac sits down near the campfire and takes off his helmet with some effort. He's much younger than you imagined. 25 or less by the looks of it. Try not to touch me, please. The properties of microlux are not fully understood. Don't worry about it. I brought a disposable plate. As grave as a judge, he pulls a paper plate from his backpack. Aaron mumbles and jokes to the others while setting out plates around the campfire. Hey, sweetheart, are you just going to be sitting there or what? Get that pork out. I'm starving over here. Hee hee. Pulled pork. Serve it up. You've got to give it to Melville's family recipe. The pulled pork looks appetizing and smells delicious. Continue. You're sitting on a log, gazing out into the hazy desert, scarfing down pork. With half an ear, you listen to what's happening around the campfire. But that's theft. Melville getting chaffed, sloshing whiskey over the rim of the glass. Are they yours, those relics? Why did you decide you're allowed to extract them? Wonder Boy, Cronus ought to lower the boom on your ass, no offense. Brightman is chewing his pork pensively. I don't think you understand how these things work. Yes, we extract relics. What's wrong with that? They end up in the corporation's hand just the same. The only exposed link in the chain is us. They call us Black Diggers because we work on sites that aren't officially sanctioned. And why does Cronus neglect these places? Because it's more profitable this way. That's what I think. Brightman is chewing his pork pensively. Oh, wait. The pork platter is nearly empty. The picnic is coming to an end. Melville limps to the edge of the cliff and spits over the edge. Well, that was a nice little sit down, all right. Last one back washes the dishes. Haha. Don't jump all at once. All right, I'll wash them myself. Put your dirty plate aside and leave.
Listen, Rabbi, that dust storm? Am I hallucinating, or is it really sort of weird?
Do you remember what Jotha Jones wrote in his latest track? The strangeness of existence is but a measure of our ignorance.
Uh-huh. I mean, I didn't understand it.
Don't question yourself if this storm is strange or not. Simply accept it, John.
What's over here? Not in the firing line. More not in the firing lines. Do I get that? Do I get that mine to like hold? More junk rats. Can I not shoot the barrel? Suspect something. I was gonna say, does that not set off the rat? .25 weapon power cells. Oh, there's radiation up here too. Shit. Run! What does that pot mean? Oh, it's my inventory. Okay.
Clara briefly looks up from poking around the engine.
So, how's the situation? Sure you don't want some nuts?
What's going on, Scum?
Water, maybe. I have some here.
Anomaly protector. Say you found a relic that protects against the effects of the anomaly.
A vague smile appears on the Blue's face.
Really? That's good news. We could have been stuck in here for a long time. Radio's still not working.
Well, you voted for me, right? So you can use one of my stickers. Everything is right in the world. Give Clara the relic for her to install.
You open the hood. Clara sets up the device between the cylinder block and the fuel pump. Nothing happens at first.
I like the
But
view of
then
the tree.
the small sphere clicks and a network of thin cracks appear on the surface, from which thousands of flat, pink roots emerge. They spread all over the engine and darken before your very eyes, assuming a metallic texture and shine. You exchange glances with Clara. The blue crosses herself silently. She gently touches the relic and forcefully slams the hood. Sitting behind the wheel, Clara nods to you, inviting you to get into the cabin.
Done. Let's go. See whether this gizmo really helps against the storm.
Ask her to wait. You got a couple of things to do. Oh. Let me give the old save. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Scump. I'm actually finishing up. I'm gonna be done now. So, thank you guys for coming to watch. I think I want to continue this more as time goes on. I think this is a one that I want to invest some time into. Sorry. I'm enjoying it. It feels like Wasteland 3, except, to be honest, kind of better. And I paid for Wasteland 3, and I didn't pay for this, but you know, I'm not taking that into account. I'm just judging from how it's feeling via playing, so far anyway. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna incorporate this into the rotation of games and stuff, and we'll see some more from it in the future. So, I did definitely talk to a guy that was dead, yes, and he threatened me, but you didn't like Wasteland 2? I liked it. I like 2/3 of the way through, I just kind of lost steam, and I was just like, oh, now I can't pick it up. 3 was a little bit easier to play, yeah, but it has its own bugs. There were several times, I had friendly fire off. There were several times where I'd click on, you know, shoot enemy, and my guy would turn 180 degrees and shoot a friendly, like weird shit like that, but different time. Oh, well. Thank you, guys. I will hopefully see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I have the podcast tomorrow, so it's always a wash, but if not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So I'll catch you guys later. These interaction reminder things get weird, so I know you guys are smart people. You do what you want. I'll catch you later.